RVBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, great sports video blogs, great entertainment video blogs, plus a lot of great other stuff. Collection of my great work going back to June of 2014 is on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time is now 3:48 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's about 40 degrees. Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Wednesday, January 25th, 2017, around 3:48 in the afternoon. Some news to report. ABC and ESPN play-by-play announcer Brent Musburger announces he's retiring from calling sports announcing. His last game is next Tuesday. Brent had a great career. It's time for him to go out on the sunset. And sad news to report in the world of Hollywood. Actress and producer Mary Tyler Moore passed away at the age of 80. Mary was famous for her roles as Lauren Petrie on the Dick Van Dyke Show, and her most famous role was Mary Richardson on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Mary was suffering from diabetes for many, many years. Her health was declining, and sad prayers to her family in this time of need. And that's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my second video blog of the day. I'm back. My second video blog subject of the day is my take on podcast. Since the early 2000s, podcasts have been a part of a lot of daily lives. They started out on the computer, and they've had many podcasts over the years. They became real popular the past few years. And podcasts could talk about anything and everything. There's podcasts for entertainment, including movies, television shows, classic television shows. They're done by actors and actresses or film critics. Also, there's sports video blogs of every sport imaginable. A lot of them are like on ESPN.com or FoxSports.com or CBSSports.com or NBCSports.com. Plus, there's a lot of political podcasts which they talk about Washington and other politics throughout the states. Also, there are pro wrestling video blogs, which usually are like history video blogs, retro video blogs, like Place Believe Nation, Vintage Vault, and Where the Big Boys Play, and Between the Sheets. Plus, some of wrestling's personalities have podcasts like Jim Ross and Chris Jericho, which they interview former and current wrestlers. Plus, other people just put out podcasts for their hobbies or for their interview skills or just to talk about whatever and whenever. And podcasting, in my humble opinion, is so much fun. If you have a hobby or interest, you could start a podcast and bring it out through out the internet for people to listen to your talent and stuff. I loved listening to podcasts a lot. They're pretty interesting, pretty funny. Know a lot of information, inside information, especially sports. And also, like, history stuff and stuff from pro wrestling, like their take on certain stuff from the past, which is pretty good. A lot of people ask me if I'm going to ever start a podcast, and I says, I love doing my video blogs, and if I ever had to do a podcast, I would give up my video blogs, but I love doing my video blogs, and I'll continue to do the video blogs every single day, so there'll be no podcast for me anytime in the near future. But if I ever did, I would probably try to interview Julie Button. So whatever you do, Facebook, YouTube, and other social media websites, listen to a podcast. It is fun and interesting. I'll be back with the third and final video blog of the night, which will be about the MSG WWE Household Card results from December 28th, 1984. Like I always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Roseblood of WCCO Accents, Nice Legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York, such a rocking cougars. Got the best legs in New York City, Bon Hunt. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. Best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. And Jamie Hirsch of the NHL Network rocks, and she has the best legs in the NHL Network. And in the words of former executive director of the Boys and Girls Club, Greater America, Bob Redding, that's a possibility. See you later.